All right, we are back here on this Thursday. Where's my crown? Holy moly. I see a cantaloupe on the screen. That's my head. I thought I was looking at a cantaloupe. Anyway, we are back here, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday edition of the Clem in the PM. That was Jim Morrison and the Doors with a little somber song, The End. We'll get to that after the break. It is a lovely day out after the few days of rain, torrential downpours. We are finally getting the calm after the storm, and it is beautiful, and it will remain beautiful. Yes, oh hail, we are back. Sadly, I must say that it will only be an hour today. I have a few kids with sports, and I must get them there. My wife has some sort of after function, whatever. I don't even, teacher meeting, something, whatever. So I must run it but I will double the dose. Just like today when I went to my massage therapist. She ran 10 minutes late. She's like, I'm very sorry. This other person needed some extra work. I'm so sorry. I'm going to give you double. Like, it's going to be so good. And, oh, my God, it was so good. And that's what I'm going to do for you. All right? So we are here feeling great in Clemville. I am in Studio 69. Kevin is over there at WRCR. You just heard him on The Good, and there was a lot of good going on today. Kevin, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful day outside, and I just thank God for the day, and glad to be here, and it's the same old. I'm just feeling grateful.
That's a great thing, to feel grateful. A lot of people don't appreciate the things they have, however, how small, large, insignificant, just waking up and taking a breath, being able to take a leak, whatever it may be. I mean, talk about taking a leak. Arthur was in the hospital for a few days. He came out, couldn't urinate. It was painful. I mean, the guy almost exploded. I mean, bladder explosion. He's home now. I just saw him a little while ago. A few people reached out to me over the last few days that knew he was in the hospital. He was getting his appetite back. He wanted some lunch. He was uncertain. We nailed it down to some Shake Shack. I know those little chicken sandwiches will put a smile on his face. So again, I appreciate those that reached out or were inquisitive. I let him know that there's a few Clemaniacs out there asking about him. So tomorrow, Friday, the end of the week, it's finally, I'll tell you, the days boom, done, Friday. I remember when it was Monday. We were just setting sail. Talk about Monday. I will not be here Monday. It's Columbus Day. I'm going to set sail with the family. That's right. We're going on a grand tour of something or other. I don't even remember, but it's Columbus Day. The wife's off. The kids are off. See, with the Jewish holidays, my daughter that goes to Alberta's, she wasn't off, so we couldn't really plan family stuff. So Monday, we're planning a family day. Going to take it deep into the afternoon, early evening. And I'm looking forward to that. So I will not be here Monday, but Tuesday for tacos and tequila, I will be here. What's going on here? I'm looking at something strange going on outside Clem's studio. People just pulled up. It's like an unmarked van, no lettering. I'm wondering if it's another radio station. A couple of DJs getting ready to hijack me. They don't know I know Clem Fooey. Who is that? Who is that masked man out there? No, for real, he's wearing a mask. He's got you know what? It's these delivery. I guess they put out third-party stuff, and it's a delivery. It looks like an Amazon guy, but not in your typical Amazon truck, that when it backs up, it makes the weirdest noise. I mean, really, that is a crazy noise, that Amazon truck backing up. All right, I was going to go out there and assault the guy, but I don't have to. Gonna take out my ninja sword. I have a ninja sword in my studio. In case someone comes in and I'm ill-equipped, I'll just chop their arm off. Head, anything that's close to me, I'll swing the sword. All right, so no need for that. It's all good. All right, so today we're gonna do an hour, then Kev will take you to the second hour. Some music, play program, some WRCR stuff. It'll be all good. Do we have the Reverend, the pastor, on at 6 tonight, Kev?
Yes, we do, at 6 p.m.
I love that guy. There are times when I'm just, without jumping. During the evening, I don't really think of WRCR, I'm not, because there's really not a lot of programming. It used to be back in the day, not much going on now, unless it was Boulders baseball. I like listening to the Boulders games on the radio. But I tune into him once in a while. I catch him. And this guy got some groove to him. I'm telling you, he got pep in the step. He got some energy. I like the enthusiasm. Always got some fun stuff he's talking about. What was that, 6 to 7 o'clock? How long is that show?
6 to 7 o'clock. And also we have on Spotify some of the older episodes from back when he started in April. So you can listen on Spotify for that.
Wow, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I like it. All right. So let me just play this really quick.
Shut out last year due to lack of inventory? West Rock has spas and above-ground pools for immediate delivery. Don't get shut out again. Trucks are rolling in with your spa and above-ground pools, so you can enjoy an at-home backyard vacation. Hot tubs are wonderful for stress relief, aches and pains, and relaxation. Every home should have one. West Rock Pool and Spa has them in stock now. WestRockPools.com.
I don't know. I got to tell Dave to cut that out. We don't really need that. We're gonna dissect that stuff. No worries. All right, boys and girls. It is the Thursday edition. 845-429-1700. Let's hear from you out there. Give a call in. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. 845-429-1700. Quick break. We'll be right back.
It's great music that doesn't get in the way of your work. AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Hey folks, are you sick and tired of looking at the same old walls? Are you ready to make those nasty stains and scuffs disappear? Well, if so, call the pros at Brian's Painting. Brian's Painting has been successfully beautifying Rockland County for about 52 years, and they're the pros that knows what it takes to keep a satisfied customer. Licensed and insured, of course. You will get the same-day response from the owner. Big Bri. His goal is to make your home the showplace of the neighborhood. Services do include interior and exterior, home painting, power washing, refinishing of decks, carpentry services, rubbish removal, vinyl and aluminum siding done the right way. Call now for a free estimate, 845-624-3089. That's Rockland County, 845-624-3089. Blessings to all.
We all want to live healthier lives and make good decisions. Join me, Carrie Potter, on the second Thursday of each month at 5 p.m. for House Calls, a health series brought to you by Good Samaritan Hospital. Each show will feature a different health topic and specialist. Your calls and questions are welcome. That's the second Thursday of the month at 5 p.m. for House Calls, brought to you by Good Samaritan Hospital. Advancing care here.
Hi, this is Chris Keir, Director of Fire and Emergency Services for Rockland County. I'm inviting you to join us every Friday morning at 9 a.m. for Who Wants to Be a Volunteer. Learn about Rockland's first responders, catch our report on local incidents, and hear interviews with top emergency personnel. Brought to you by Orange and Rockland Utilities, supporting our local first responders and community partners for their work to keep us safe and growing strong. Become a volunteer and make a lasting difference in our community.
You just heard that message, right? Well, someone, somewhere, is calling them up right now or planning to. Why not become them? Click on WRCR.com to make you them.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Checking Hudson Valley traffic, you could find some delays driving through Poughkeepsie. The president's been in the area today, speaking over at IBM, or touring IBM too, and so delays on Route 9 between Marist College and IBM Road are certainly quite likely. Meanwhile, we've had some slowdowns on the New York State Thruway in Spring Valley, going south down by exit 14A, coming down to 13, heading for the Palisades, and there's also slowdowns on the Palisades Parkway. Of course, no exiting off at Lake Roach Drive, the ongoing problem in that spot. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Matt Ward.
Weather. A good stretch of weather coming up here for the Hudson Valley. For tonight, patchy fog after 2 a.m., otherwise mostly cloudy with a low around 54. For Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 2 p.m., also patchy fog before 8 a.m., otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 73 degrees, beautiful day. For Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 42 degrees. For Saturday, sunny with a high near 57 degrees. For Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 41. For Sunday, sunny with a high near 61 degrees. And for Columbus Day and Indigenous Peoples Day, sunny with a high near 63 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 72.
Yes. All right, we are back here. The great Harry Chapin. Oh, let me turn that off there. Whew, God, it's horrible. So, I dreaded this moment for a while now. I've dreaded this moment. I really have. You know, some people don't like the show. Don't like me. That's okay. They don't find this entertaining. They don't understand it. Whatever. It's all good. But then I got the people that do, and the people that I've met over the years that have become friends of mine. I don't like a lot of people, but somehow, some way, most of the people I've met through this radio show I do like. Good people. That's why I invited them to my house. My house is like my sacred place. So all my hard work, growing up poor, having much of nothing, no education, street-wise, street savvy, hard worker. And I put a lot into my house because it's where I want to be. I don't want to be with a lot of people. So I've met a lot of people through the radio show. I like them. I invite them over and we can stay friends. And I love doing the radio. I really do. I've done a lot of radio. When we were doing a Sirius satellite radio, Sports Byline, Darren Peck, I'm going to actually reach out to him again. You know, he had told me that we got to get the wheels turning and we get some traction. We can go on Sports Byline. I'm going to reach out to him again and see if we can just jump into it and let him know that we're going to do something big with that, and he should be a piece of it before ESPN or someone else is. So that being said, I'm coming to the end of the Clem in the PM. I already started peeling the stickers off my pink minivan. It says Sun, like Hudson Valley. It says Sun Valley. Now, Kevin tomorrow is going to be on infantry duty with a scraper. He's going to be scraping some stuff off the van. We're looking to remove all the lettering, get the van cleaned up, and actually sell it, possibly to a church in Spring Valley. I'm not sure what they're looking to do, but yes, I am sadly coming to the end. I don't know when the end is. I don't know when. That's why I played the Doors, the end. I don't know when the end is, but the end is coming. I'm just, I'm dropping that. I'm planting the seed. The end is coming. But I look to still do radio. I got to talk to Dr. Alex. We have advertising, people that want to consistently advertise. And I'm looking to do that sports show. I really believe there's a future in that, potentially something big. So I want to talk to Dr. Alex about that. But right now, the issue with me, wait, let me just see. How the hell do I get to this? Okay, good. The issue with me is that I have to prioritize. For me, this show is therapeutic. I look at myself and I say, yes, I get a lot out of this show. Whether people like it or not, I know those that do. I have a hardcore group of people that really enjoy what we do. I have a good time talking to them about it and this and that. About the show, just good laughs, text messages, throughout the day relating to the show. It's just good stuff. But what's more important than that is my family, the bond with my family, cats in the cradle. You see how I'm saying? The production, you're going to miss this great production. Nobody does it better. All hail the king. The crown will be on auction. Highest bidder will take it. So that being said, the cats in the cradle. I heard that song in 5th grade, and it's Rebecca Lawrence with her acoustic guitar. I mean, she knocked my socks off, literally. My socks flew off my feet. I don't know how the hell they bypassed. My sneakers were still on, but my socks somehow mystically passed through my shoes. Knocked the socks right off me. With my shoes on, unheard of, but it happened. All right, I'm lying. I'm sorry. I'm going to just start telling a lot of lies at the last few weeks here. Just making up stuff. All right. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. So Rebecca Lawrence killed it with the Cats in the Cradle. It was such a great performance, but I didn't realize that. How old was I in 5th grade? 10 years old? 10 years old, right? 10, 11, 10 probably. 42 years later, the Cats in the Cradle would have such a profound effect on me personally as a father. It hurts me when my mom, I said, this is the second time in 3 days I said that. I called my wife my mom. Obviously a Freudian slip, but my wife is my mother, my second mom. The fact is my wife texts me several times a week. This one has that one has this. I can't make it. I can't go. I can't pick them up. I can't do that any longer. I just can't. I got obligations with work. Work is getting busier. Knock on wood. The Pete's brand is growing, and it has to, because if it doesn't, it's not going to, keep up with the growth of expenses that I have with my girls going to, private school and college, Emilio and the girls, and weddings, sweet 16s, all that stuff. They're going to be hitting up for house deposits. I mean, you know the deal. So sadly, I'm on my way out. I don't know what the transition is. Some people will be happy that I'm gone. Some people will be sad, but they'll get over it. I may do something online, like just a thing online, Clem After Hours. just for some fun BS, and I dangle in and out. Like, I'm like a vampire. I come in and out throughout the evening hours. I might just do some stuff. My interviews with Oliver, with dollar a minute interviews and other stuff, we might do that stuff. But right now, I just don't have the time. So I'm winding down. I don't know exactly when the end is, but the end is coming. It'll definitely be before the new year. We have some obligations to advertisers that I obviously have to honor. I am an honorable person, or at least I try to be. But the Cats in the Cradle is like, it's jabbing at me. Every time my wife gets a text, Natalia has basketball, 4 o'clock, game here at 2 o'clock, Giovanna has cheer over the bridge, it jabs at me, and it jabs at me, and you don't understand, it lives in my head. And for something to live in my head that's as miserable as I feel like I'm letting down my family. Like, one day my kid's gonna look back and say, Dad, I know they're gonna say I was there a lot, but I need them to know that I was there as much as possible. And I think the show right now, it just doesn't allow me to do that. So we're still gonna be administering radiotherapy for some time. I don't know when the end is, but it's coming. Could be as early as next week. It could be, November 15th, who knows? Actually, it can't be as early as next week. I got some advertising obligations. It could be as early as the 1st of November, maybe December, who knows? But it's coming. And I'm saddened. I am saddened. I've been feeling like this pre-summer. I always came with stuff, whether you liked the stories or articles or not. I always came with. I don't have even time to prepare now. I'm just winging it, and you can hear that. I mean, although I could talk about anything, I could talk about pizza for an hour, not because I need to fill time, because my head is demented. Mom LaRusso's, I could just taste it, and John planted the seed. But so, I'm just not doing the right thing for the show. I'm not doing the right thing for the station, although I'm bringing in some advertising money. It's more than that. You need a quality product, and I just know I'm not delivering it at the best of my ability, and that bothers me also. So Thomas checking in. I appreciate it, Thomas. I'm starting a GoFundMe just to help ease the burden, the withdrawals, the pain, the agony. GoFundMe at Clem. You can send any denomination dollar amount to help me get over the withdrawal that I'm going to be facing. I'm going to need a lot of vacation time. Maybe a new car, something to cheer me up. So yeah, it's GoFundMe at Clem and send big bucks. So yeah, that's summertime was rough. I was away from the show, and I became closer to what I really need to be. It's closer to my family. That time over the summer made me realize how important it is, how much I enjoy it, how much it means to my kids and my wife. I got to be a good husband. I try to be. I know I screwed up, numerous times. Whether or not it was not being able to drive this or not doing the dishes or whatever. And then now I try to be the best husband that I can. And I got to be fair to my wife. I got to be fair to my kids. But it's not easy. It's definitely not easy because I like being part of the station. I really do. The station it's a local thing. It's good for my brand. I enjoy when I'm out and people say, "Hey, Clem, are you the radio guy?" I listen to I go to a customer's house, and at the end when I'm writing up a check, you know how many times someone says, "Oh, by the way, I listen to the radio. I listen to you on radio." And that's all good stuff. And I tell my counselor, we've been talking about this, God knows for how long. Probably 3 months prior to summer, 2 or 3 months prior to summer. I just felt that. I knew going into fall, it's going to be crazy busy. These 2 hours of the afternoon cost me thousands of dollars a day, literally thousands of dollars. Maybe if I say a date, you might think that's an exaggeration, but in the fall season, I'm telling you, for the jobs I'm losing out on, the estimates that I can't get to, it's thousands of dollars a day. Whether it's one job or 4 cleanings, it's thousands of dollars a day, or at least a week, and that's important. I didn't mind in the beginning. Because knock on wood, business is good, and I could, be away from the afternoon hours, but I can't no longer. So that's where I'm at. And like I said, I don't know. I got to talk to the doctor next week. So, set up some time, go talk to him, discuss the bald boys, which, right off the bat, I mean, we got Obi Toppin, we got Jacob going to be a draft out of college this year. I mean, he's making one of the star collegiate athletes with Kentucky, making a lot of noise on ESPN, probably just as much as any athlete. I'm not talking basketball, as any college athlete right now, even with football going on. The slam dunks, the insane stuff he's doing, rebounding, it's crazy. So we have our connections to lead us into the sports world, at least the basketball and whatnot. A good foundation. I had huge success with the MMA show. I mean, you're talking about monstrous financial success for Sports Byline when they syndicated it and made a deal with Sirius to broadcast it. They made a ton of money. We got flown around to events. We got carte blanche. I mean, there was a couple times we had spending, money from the International Fight League, Bulldog Fight, tons of crap to give away on the radio show. It was huge. And I really believe that although there's tons of sports radio out there, no one's going to do it better than the ball boys. So that's something that, hopefully Doctor will allow. I think he's right now, as long as it can bring in some money, he's open to anything. So, yeah, I had a tough time coming out with it. It's like, someone coming out of the closet, saying that they're gay after, 30, 40, 50 years, 80 years, like Liberace or Barry Manilow, whatever. But, it's like it was weighing me down. And I finally released. What it is my neck. My neck is stress. They really believe the whole neck issue is stress. Like I'm bearing some certain weights down. Hold on, I just gotta. All right, so it's like I go to my therapist, and a lot of time this is what we spend about the radio show. How joyous it is to do it. I love it. I love my studio. I'm gonna keep my studio. I'm not going to dismantle the studio. I'm going to keep it. There's other things. Like I said, even if we do the Ball Boys on, a different platform, even if it's not radio right now, or I do Clem After Hours, on Twitch or YouTube, whatever it may be. So I'm keeping my studio. There's nothing going down with my studio except more improvements. If I got to invest, I will, because especially in the Ball Boys, I see potential there. Because I know. I listen to sports radio, and we have something different. We have something different. I can't reveal the platform, Sports Talk Radio, but that's that. So, I feel like a weight has kind of been lifted off my shoulders. My neck feels better already. I mean, it's been chronic for 5 years. I hold a lot of stress. I mean, as a married father of 4, kids that don't listen, I'm very compulsive about stuff, and nobody listens to me. And that annoys me every single day. It's like I don't want to get upset, but I just do. So I got to learn how to cut the stress, like the things, and not that I don't hate the radio. I love the station. I love Dr. Alex. I appreciate everything. I love Kerry, Jeff, Will has grown on me like a fungi. I mean, I respect the guy now. I like him, as a matter of fact. Even Lou Young. I mean, Lou Young has grown on me. I mean, he's over. I think he's over whatever about the world falling apart. But listen, the guy obviously cares. He's grown on me. I just love being a part of the station. We've been together for a while. Good times and bad times. Good time, bad time. We had some great times here. Honestly, all hail the king. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we shall return. Clem in the PM.
Traffic, weather, and music you remember on AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Hey folks, are you sick and tired of looking at the same old walls? Are you ready to make those nasty stains and scuffs disappear? Well, if so, call the pros at Brian's Painting. Brian's Painting has been successfully beautifying Rockland County for about 52 years, and they're the pros that knows what it takes to keep a satisfied customer. Licensed and insured, of course. You will get the same-day response from the owner. Big Bri, his goal is to make your home the showplace of the neighborhood. Services do include interior and exterior, home painting, power washing, refinishing of decks, carpentry services, rubbish removal, vinyl and aluminum siding done the right way. Call now for a free estimate, 845-624-3600. 845-624-3089. That's Rockland County, 845-624-3089. Blessings to all.
Welcome to WRCR 1700 on your AM dial. I am Sonia Burgos Cranage, an attorney with the law firm of Sickle and Hicks, located in Suffern, New York. I will be your host on the third Thursday of the month at 9:30 in the morning, and it will be Senior Moments with Sonia. Yes, the third Thursday, Senior Moments with Sonia. Our firm is reaching out to the senior community in Rockland County because many of the senior groups cannot interact in person with speakers. Protect yourself and protect your assets through legal documents. And I hope you join us on the third Thursday of Senior Moments with Sonia.
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan. Please join me for my monthly show, Hometown Happenings, which airs the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. We will take your calls, we'll have special guests, and update you about what's going on around town and in the county. So please join me, Supervisor George Homan, the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. for Hometown Happenings. You'll be happy that you did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hi, I'm Kevin Thomas. If you're looking for something that will make you smile, look no further. On The Good with Kevin Thomas, I've got positive stories and music to get you through your day. The Good with Kevin Thomas, weekdays at 2 p.m. before Clem in the p.m., right here on WRCR and WRCR.com.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Well, good Thursday afternoon. Some busy traffic out there. Let's start in Westchester on 287. 287 westbound is pretty slow from exit 8 in White Plains to exit 4. And it's a little slow on the eastbound side of 287 from exit 2 in Elmsford to 8 in White Plains. Delays on the thruway northbound in Rockland from exit 10 to exit 13. No issues on the Palisades Parkway, looking good on 684, the Taconic as well. Newburgh Beacon Bridge is okay. Don't forget President Biden in town. He's at IBM on Route 9 in Poughkeepsie. Expect alternate closures on 9 north and southbound between Marist and IBM Road, also along Route 376. And this report is sponsored by Wendy's. Try new Wendy's Homestyle French Toast Sticks today. Wendy's new Homestyle French Toast Sticks are so good, some are saying they're better than their mom's French toast. Perfectly crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. Perfectly perfect in any way. Try Wendy's new Homestyle French Toast Sticks today. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Susie Cerrone.
Weather. A good stretch of weather coming up here for the Hudson Valley. For tonight, patchy fog after 2 a.m., otherwise mostly cloudy with a low around 54. For Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 2 p.m., also patchy fog before 8 a.m., otherwise mostly sunny with a high near 73 degrees, beautiful day. For Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 42 degrees. For Saturday, sunny with a high near 57 degrees. For Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 41. For Sunday, sunny with a high near 61 degrees. And for Columbus Day and Indigenous Peoples Day, sunny with a high near 63 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website.
voice inside my head. Yes, I like that tune. Blink 182. Miss you.
Pete?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just.
I thought you might cut off.
It was just. I was kind of stuck on that word. You know, I played that song. I miss you. Thomas texting. We'll miss it a lot. I will miss you, Thomas, checking in. We have great conversation here on Facebook. Do we still have Mike from the Valley on hold? Mike, sorry, Mike, to keep you on hold if you're still on hold.
Yeah, he's here.
Mike from the Valley, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I originally called for a couple of other things. Let me kill the.
I guess we lost him. He might be on this other line here. Mike?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
I'm on the house phone, about to go bed, but I originally called for a couple of other things. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sure a lot of people are sorry. I love the show. I went through this before, the withdrawals with the afternoon train wreck, and yeah, I'm sorry to hear it.
That's funny, man. The afternoon train wreck. Those were good times, man. That's when I was 100% into it. I had my nephew working, so I had the time, man. The afternoon train wreck. I know maybe we'll resurrect it. Who knows? You know. But it's not over yet, Mike. I mean, it's coming, but it's not over yet. We've had some great times. I mean, you've obviously been a great contributor to the show, not just with the games, calling in, always with some good input on the YouTube, utilizing the social media, helping us grow that. So you've always been a team player. Kev, just remind me about that $50. We owe Mike $50 before we shut down Clemville. Or
yes.
At least before we temporarily. We're going to just board it up. I don't know if we're going to demolish it completely. We're just going to board it up for now, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out down the road. But yeah, Mike from the Valley, you had a good run. You were a special agent 008 for a bit. You couldn't find a nail clipper. Did you end up finding that nail clipper?
I bought a new pair and found them the next day in the change jar. All the change.
So now you have a nail clipper for each foot. Or hand.
That's it, man. Maybe you can wean us off. I got a little devil on my right shoulder right now, being a little selfish. Maybe you could wean us a little. Maybe a couple shows a week here in the end. But
yeah, I'm going to do my best to, to keep the flow going as long as I can. It's just, I know this, after Thanksgiving, it completely gets out of control. I mean, with chimney stuff, I don't know if I'll have a second in a day to do anything, but I'll figure it out. But I just wanted to at least let people know I couldn't just leave my 10 listeners. I couldn't just all of a sudden tell my 10 listeners, hey, today's my last day. So I had to kind of break it into them, you being one of the 10. So, we'll do our thing. We'll count down together. When I have a more definitive date, I'll let it be known. And, we'll all go out together.
Okay, I'm going to get off and let other people talk.
Don't worry, Mike. Listen, you can hang out here all day, bro. I don't know if anybody else is calling in, but that being said, I do appreciate you. Honestly, I do. I appreciate you for your contributions. Really, it's been a nice run, and you were a nice part of the second run of Clem and the PM. The afternoon train wreck was something different. I think we were really full steam ahead with that, but this was more mental health in the beginning. But I do appreciate you, brother. All right, listen, let me clear up the phone because I got some stuff. I got to get out of here at 4, so I got some commercials I got to tell, talk, discuss, read, breathe, whatever. Brian's painting. He is the official painter of Clemville. For as long as we're open, he will be painting everything. I mean, he cleaned it up. I don't know. I mean, should I have not painted? Of course I should have. I know the deal. Even if we're boarded up, I want it to look good, just like you do with your house. Before the winter gets here, you still got a couple, I wouldn't want to say months. What do we got? Oh, yeah, absolutely. September, October, middle of November. Got a couple of months. Get that outside done. Beautify it. Paint now, pay later. Talk to Brian. Give him a call, 845-624-3089. Yes, that's Brian's Painting. Brian's Painting. All right. Again, 845-429-1700. If, in fact, you want to call in. If not, no worries. We'll have plenty of time to call in, for the next few shows. We will be doing a finale Clemlympics. Okay? Now, this will be a Clemlympics that crowns the Clemlympics champion. I'm letting you know that the stakes are high. I will be giving the date for that. I will be calling the morning show. I will be calling the pastor show. Who wants to be involved? I will be calling every show, just name dropping the CLEMVILLE, the final CLEMVILLE. All right, so be prepared for that. Not only will the prizes be the greatest they've ever been, but you will go out as the CLEMVILLE champion. That's it. I don't care who's won the most. Who was the toast of the town? Who had consecutive victories? Who even took the coquito? It don't matter. We will finalize the dates, and the CLEMVILLE will be one of those dates. Absolutely, yes, yeah. All hail! I am the greatest. In my mind, I am. I mean, I say that humbly. I say that humbly because I could say it much less humbly. Believe me. Yeah, Kev.
Okay, and he won't be here Monday.
Why do I hear something? I hear somebody. I hear something, but I don't hear. So it's weird. I hear something way back. Kathy checking in. All hail the queen of YouTube. Oh no, you earned it, Kat. You earned the queen of YouTube. Don't worry. Listen, I don't just give stuff away. I didn't let you be it. You earned it. Okay, remember that. As you gracefully go into the sunset and listen to some other crummy radio, you will always know this, that you earned that moniker, the queen of YouTube, okay? I don't give nothing away, nobody, all right? Even in my will, it's like, kids, if you want to buy my Corvette, you can make a donation to, American Cancer Society, $22,000, what do you think, I'm just going to give it to them in my will? Let's get out of here. Oliver checking in, letting us know Jonathan Taylor's out tonight for the Colts ankle injury. I forgot. There's a game on tonight? What do I know? I don't know. I'm going out with Steve tonight. Steve, are we going out tonight? I hope he didn't forget. I mean, last night. Last week. I mean, he got initiated. He got initiated like a Grand Poobah. I wonder if he gets one of those fuzzy hats with the horns. I want one. If he does, I'm going through the same process. So now we can go into the. I think it's the Knights of Columbus. Is it the Knights of Columbus? I don't think it's the Knights of. I think it's something else. I may be wrong. It's something else. But we're supposed to go tonight out and celebrate. All right, I got to give him a call after the show. He's got a new bat line. I can't give out his number. It's no longer, the old number. He got a new number, and only a select few have that. And I am blessed to be one of those people. I got to call him after the show. We're supposed to go out. I got a couple of practice. I got run some practice. I got to drive. I got to be taxi. Then I got to run a practice. Then I got to be another taxi. Then I'm supposed to go out with Steve. That's the plan. Yeah, Kev. All hail. Yes.
I got Steve.
Steve is on the phone. All hail. Steve.
By the way, it's the Elks. The Elks.
I knew that. I knew it wasn't what I said it was. It didn't sound right. Yeah, it's the Elks. Did you get initiated?
Yes, sir. Fully. I got my card. I got my PIN. I even got the key fob, which I don't know how to work, so you got to do it. But that gets us in.
Perfect. So listen, I'll pick you up around 7:15, 7:30.
That's perfect. I'm looking forward to it, my man.
Me too. I'll see you in a little bit, Steve.
Yep. All right. Bye-bye now.
You got it. I don't know if he wanted to say something else. Maybe he wanted to tell me how great I was. You know what, Steve? You still there? If you wanted to say how great I was, call back. We got another 2 minutes. But yeah, I apologize. I just wanted confirmation too. Great. I like hanging out with Steve. You know what I'm saying? That's like, we chill. We're just drinking, hanging out, come having a couple of drinks, some good laughs. That's what I need. That's stress relief. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a big crowd. I don't need to go out and be like a big crowd. Nah, I just need my boys. That's it. Tonight. Going to the Elks. I need like an elk cape. Really, I feel like I need to wear like an elk cape or elk pants. Do they make elk pants? I know they make elk stuff. Anyone ever eat elk? You're going to miss this show, I'm telling you. Believe me, you will. One day you're going to be driving around, click on some, and you're going to be like, damn, I missed that guy. For those of you Clem maggots that don't like it now, believe me when I say you will. All right. I gotta go. See, that's what I'm saying. Is that right to just leave? It's not right. I feel bad I feel bad for Dr. I feel bad that I'm to the listeners. I feel bad when I do this. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta cut out. I can't come in. I gotta leave early. I feel bad. It's not good for me to feel bad. I can't feel guilty. I can't. I just can't do that. All right, listen. I got it off my chest, and my chests are very big. You understand? I mean, I'm doing a lot of chest workout, but I mean, my chest's still very big. Doesn't look big in this shirt, though. My chest looks powerful in this shirt. But that being said, I got it off my big chest. And tomorrow we will be here Friday and the week together. Tomorrow, don't worry, next week we'll start a week together. Don't worry, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Just had to let you know. All the love and adios, Clemigos. Woo!